Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again, and we're back for some more great Factorios. Well, it's a great game. I don't know if I'm doing great yet or not, but we'll see. So we're going to be extending, like I said at the end of the last episode, extending the, what's this stuff called? The iron. Yes, the iron ore production. So the schmeltings. Schmelt some more of that iron stuff. I think we can probably fit 6 or so, maybe even up to 8 units in here, but I think we might need actually some more lateral space to do it, which is a little awkward. But I'm feeding the copper from the top, so I could relocate the iron over here. That would work. We could relocate the iron... Oh, why are you... No! When you replace your underground belts, ladies and gentlemen, it's wise to actually properly replace your underground belts. Arrgh! There, and then I want actually to switch this from there to there. That's better. I love how that nowadays, that fancy fine new technologies, where it splits it. This all needs to go away. Because it's no longer an issue. Did I just cut off the power from the north? Nope, not entirely. There. And there, we'll let the rest of that iron feed down. Good. How about one of these? Because you're clearly not feeding both sides well. There we go. Okay, so that'll clean out. Now that we got the iron there, you guys can go away. Those were just there to offload the material. The black stuff, that coal. Now, I think we probably are going to build the first one down here and leave these lines, maybe? Is the way they are? Maybe? Probably? I don't know, we'll see. So if I do that, what I need to do is have at least another 2 lines of belts here if I'm doing 6. Oh, that was weird why it actually placed a real one. If I'm doing 6 total lines, then or 6 total smelting lines, then I probably need to have 6 total outputs. And you can not come in there, because I'm going to actually disconnect this whole unit. Might as well, right? Let's make this episode about shutting off the efficiency of the base for a time being. Sounds like a smart plan. So yeah, I was informed that I was being silly, and it's very true, because you have to have this middle one either at the beginning or at the end, because what you do is when I put in, well, let's see, how does it go? This to here, so I go there to there, and there to there, and then we put in the double. So this split here has to either have a splitter either there or here. Both would be redundant because it splitters, goes to an underground, and goes to another splitter, which would be shilly, shilly, shilly. There, 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 and there. That goes away, that goes away, and there. So we got a one of those things that does that stuff. Because words are awesome, and apparently they're working great for me today. Alright, let's not dawdle, Drake. You got a lot to do. And very little time to do it in. Magic comes with a price, dearie. So does skill, apparently. Mad skills. I need robots. I also need belts, apparently. Okay. So offloading the ore. How are we going to do that? Let's run some chests somewhere. I don't know. We're just going to dump some chests because I'm going to end up with a lot of... No, actually dump the chests. I'm going to end up with a lot of stuff in my inventory, like iron ore. I need more belts. Give me all your belts. Belts, 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 belts. Belts, belts, belts. Aha, there they are. 800 of them should get us started. Oh my gosh, I still have 36 turbines sitting around. Very important to do that. This can go away now. Blink, 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 blink. I love the flashy lights when you do that. Alright, so the point is to make these, for me to babble on endlessly while I do annoying stuff. But to make these lines the new feed for the iron, because we're going to extend them, because every new section of these, instead of having the steel or the stone, are going to be the new furnaces, which will be electric. So we will no longer run a fuel line, we'll just run a double line of ore into the inserters, or into the furnaces. So we gotta move all this junk. Oh, robots, I wish you were here, because you could do all this work for me. It's easier to take these ones out. Yeah, robots. I've never played with like the nanobots mod, but I like the idea of actually having to work your way up to getting stuff. So, since I'm not a mods guy. So this is like, to me, this is, you know, self-punishment, having to do this stuff, because you don't spend the time, or you don't do the mods, and then you don't prioritize things like getting robots, which I could have had a long time ago, but we should do that soon. I think post upgrade of the smelting lines, we'll probably want to prioritize that. So this is all going to go out of here. It'll still probably feed, but not the same locations. Yeah, this entire network is gone at this point, so none of the fuel, which just filled up, so I'm gonna have to unload a bunch of stuff. Let's do that now. Turbines and those and those. Good. That was awkward. Slid me all over the place. Solid fuel, good. Steel, love it. Some copper, I don't care what really goes where. I just need to get rid of it. But I kind of do, because I don't like the idea of sorting through it all later. This way I can actually see what's in places. And there, and it's probably okay for a while. This is going to be coal, and a bit of stone maybe, or the iron, that works too. Some bricks, love it. Okay, now we got a little more space to work with, because I got to pick up all of this fuel. These machines are not going to do anything with them anymore, since they're going to be offline. And the whole thing is unfortunately larger, so going to need to be entirely rebuilt from the ground up. But since you guys love watching the lovely and annoying every moment of the process thing, then you get to be stuck with watching me fix all this and or unbuild it all. So it's probably going to be 2 episodes of this, not just unbuilding, but 2 episodes to get these entirely set up, because it's simply that much stuff I have to build. I'll try not to dawdle any of the time. Tell me about the weather and all that. Actually, it's been ridiculous weather here lately. We're in a deep freeze. So for those of you south of the border, I'm Canadian by the way, for those of you south of the border, I don't have a clue what temperature it was here, because you guys use that weird thing. It's got an F in it, and I don't know what it means. But anyways, in the normal, proper Canadian way, it has been averaging below -30 if you count in the wind, and many days that wasn't, you didn't have to count the wind to get to -30 around here. So that basically means you go outside and you breathe once or twice and your beard is frozen, just to bring it down to the real world. And after that, you got about 45 seconds before you start actually like getting frost nip, the freezing of the surface of your skin. By about 3 minutes, you got actual damage to your skin. So, you know, it's a great place to live. Want to come for a visit? I highly suggest middle of January, since you can experience some of the beautiful coldness of being in the subarctic, but not have to go all the way up there. Alright, babble, just about done. Well, sort of just about done. How many more do we got to go? I'm not even half done. Robots are wonderful. So if I had robots, I could tell them to, mind you, I'd have like really slow, low-level robots, so it wouldn't be quite as epic as I remember it. Because you basically have to spend a lot of research leveling them up. Speaking of which, how's our research going? Ooh, grenades. Grenade damage. Number 5. That means they'll go boom pretty good now. Oh, that's glitchy. Walking on the belt while trying to collect things. Confuse the daylights out of the poor little machines. Damage, 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 damage. I want more damage on my bombs. Oh my goodness. At least we don't have to remake all these inserters. I don't think I have to make anything for this process because we have a... we'll have to go pick up the electric furnaces, but if you know the exact ratios, let me know. Check the comments. I'm sure somebody will let us know where my silliness goes. But the... I'm thinking that I'm going to do a 12 or a 24 patch radius, so it'll load one center line like these ones. But 22 is what I got here. I think I'll probably go with 24. Maybe this is still the 22. So 11 per side of the belt, and I'm wanting to condense a yellow belt offloading. I probably need the output to be a condensed yellow belt. That's a lot of fuel. It's quite a lot of fuel. Here. Thank you. Oops, not that, not that. Oh, I have them right there. Look at that, 36 of them. Anyways, to get started. Doobity doobity. Ooh, more coal. Coal. Oh, look, throwing it all over the ground. That was rude of you, Drake. Alright. These guys must have... Yeah, they've got connections separated. Or separate connection to the north, to the powers. The Austin powers? No, not those powers. Alright, that can go there. Oops, these are steel chests, I think. Which means there's not enough space there in those little guys. Alright. Just about done. We don't have to do those top ones because they're copper, and we're not converting the copper ones over yet. That'll be another fun process. We'll probably wait on that until I get... uh-oh. Lasers. Pew pew. Probably wait on that until I get the robots set up. And then you'll see how much quicker it is when you have smart little robots that think and act faster than me. AI's taking over the world, yo. No, not really, but it's good scare tactics. Man, we've been 12 minutes into this episode and it's mostly just tearing things apart. Actually, not mostly. That's all I've been doing. That's awesome, guys. If you want to see the building, you'll probably have to switch to the next episode. But I'll get some of it started this episode. Because we're just about done. We just got to offload, lift up these last few dozen or so, and then offload them into chests, and get the electric furnaces from the south part of the factory. Way down south. Way down south. Furnaces. Let's do this. You and you can go there. Good. And coal goes in there, and solid fuel goes in there, except for it's full, so it also goes in there. Actually, I'm just going to do this. Oops, not like that. Can I actually power here? Is there any chance I'm near any power? There we go. Good. So those guys will try to dump on there. It's probably never going to happen, but whatevs. Yeah, whatevs. So, what if I do this? Just to be totally gooberish. There. Now they'll offload. Because it'll prioritize half from this side, half from this side, so these things will unload as those get fueled. Which is extremely slow and very long process. So let's go down and grab... Ooh, we're just about out of iron. The whole first half of this feed is no longer getting any materials. Whoa, that was a serious glitch-o-matic. We have electric furnaces. There they are. Aha! Hello. Ooh, that's a lot of them. That's probably way more than we need. I think I just have 230 something electric furnaces in my inventory right now. Anything else I need up there? Well, not likely. We have 50 splitters, 50 undergrounds, 130 inserters, 180 something inserters. I think that's good for now. Maybe grab a few more. There we go. Alright, since that's all offline anyways, it's not going to manufacture anything new. So I think we will have to start down here because... Oh, yelling, screaming baby. I think she pulled the chair over on herself. Doesn't know her own strength, this Supergirl. I think we'll need... let's reconnect that. We'll need to start down this south end because that's most likely where we're going to end up. Like that. Good. And like that. Okay. Now, that will give us the chance to work where we need to. So these things do different, operate differently because they're a 3x3. So we need an input OR line, which will go along here. I don't have a blueprint for these, so we're just going to build them. To somewhere around there will be the end of it. And then these guys will go like this. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just enough room. Whew. Do I have any? I don't. I do, but they're up here. I need this stuff. Right here. Because I need to get rid of this. It's going to drive me nuts if it's still in there. So 12 of these will run along the line. And then... There we go. And then I'll just clean them up as I go. That's too far. 12's not going to work. Gasp. Alright. That's an unfortunate fail. This whole thing has to be moved over now. Arrgh! Inconceivable. I need these to go 3 spaces over. Well, that was weird. I took 2 rows out by just walking straight, pushing the button. Alright, so the output of the OR can't be in here. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a much bigger project than I thought. I'm so smart. SMRT. That's fine, because then we can belt them like we can do this. Right? You can go over. Well, it's not going to be there. It's going to be here. We can do this to get the output of the iron plates. And then our ore is going to come down like this. And then it's going to turn and it's going to do this. Actually, it can go just down here. That's tight as we need it because we don't need as much space as we use in the steam ones this way. Yeah, I think that'll be... Is that too tight there? Probably. Let's change that up. Let's put this guy on the far end. And then snug these down just a little. I'll make one and then I'll blueprint it, and the next episode we'll plaster the other 4 at least in place. So that's not going to be the output. The output's going to come here, or yeah, the output bus. The output's going to come here. It's going to skip across here. I want to probably not make the things come any closer than this. So it literally is just 1 space over, but that's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you guys there. And get rid of this stuff out of my way. Zoom, 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 zoom. And that's far enough for that. And then we need a few more of these guys. I can just learn to grab these things like a big boy, right? Yeah, that would be wise. That's the Q button to eyedropper sort of thing, where it picks up whatever... It inserts into your hand whatever you've got under your Q. So if I go Q there, it makes that. If I go Q there, it puts it away. If I go Q there, it gives me belt. Yeah. So things. Alright, there we go. Now they're going to have outputs and inputs, and they can be yellow, if I understand it correctly. And we don't need a lot of mumbo jumbo with the coal, because it's not going to need it. I think these guys might empty this belt faster than we can insert or than we can feed the ore with the yellow belt. Somebody let me know in the comments if that is indeed the case. And I might actually record not too far ahead to make sure that I get the right information before I make large blunders. Small blunders I'm okay with. I mean, you guys would be like, wait, who stole Drake and replaced him with an alien? If I didn't make some blunders. But I try to make, you know, at least blunders that made sense to me at the time and or reduce the blunder count. It's a generally healthy, good thing to do. Always try to reduce your blunder count. Okay. Never reduce your yammering count, though. See? Look, all going good. We just need to insert there, or output on these ones. And we have some iron running back on to the nut belt. So this is going to be a bus that'll come in here. And it should probably have a balancer sooner than that, but maybe not. We'll see. Might have to rearrange the whole base, you know, that's what I tend to do at this stage in the game. Right about when I'm supposed to get all my tech built up, then I start being like, oh, well, this is inefficient. Now I need to make it more efficient. But we'll see. The bus is going to come in here, one way or the other. That is there, that is that, and this is this, and that is that. Good. The bus is going to come across this way. No, not there. Good gracious, man. What are you doing? There. Come on, reach, boy, reach. Lasers, pew pew. Go away. Wall can probably just go out right here. I don't have very many walls on me, do I? Nope, I got 14 walls on me, folks. That's it. Do I have any more walls? I can finish. I want to extend that so I just have those belts connected for next time. Do I have walls anywhere? I don't think I have walls anywhere. Oh, yes, I do. Of course I do. What are you talking about, man? 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. That's good. Do I have laser turrets? I got 30 of them. That's enough. That'll do, donkey. You guys are going to go over here. And just up like this is plenty fine for me. Oh yay, I get to use grenades. My more powerful grenades. Look! I don't need 2 of them to destroy forests. I'm more efficient at killing plants. Congratulations. You have achieved greatness, Drake. You can blast your... Oh, your walls. Oh, and yourself. Ooh, less than ideal. Oh well. Not very efficient at throwing grenades, am I? Oh boy. Okay, there we go. They're quick repairs, I know. It was just quicker than trying to chop them down by hand. More fun to throw grenades than to chop trees, right? I don't know, have you ever gone out and been like, hey, we need 63 trees cut down, son? And you're like, yeah, I got a chainsaw, and that takes you 20 minutes to cut them down with the chainsaw. And then you're like, oh crap, now I gotta move them all? That wasn't part of the bargain, but yeah, it really was. Alright, this goes out somewhere, I don't know, here-ish. To somewhere that meets down here-ish. There we go. We're just going to slide this over, and then we're going to put in our cut, because we need to have done that already. Not yet. We're only, what, 24 minutes? So, yeah. Okay. We're doing okay. Build faster. Okay, then this can go... Om nom 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 nom. I om nom lasers for dinner. Walls take almost as much fun as belts to remove. Except for he kind of looks, if you do it just right, like he's smashing his face, and then look at it, bam, bam, bam. He's just knocking it out with his forehead. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of walls. And unfortunately, I want them out of the way because I want to be able to use the space. Oh no. You had one job, Drake. Just remove the walls without messing up, and you messed up. Radar can probably relocate as well. I see the light at the end of the not tunnel. The walls. Keep going. You're almost there. There we go. Now the lasers can go away. Now we have no defenses across that whole portion of the wall. It feels so secure. Like a little bit of paradise on this foreign planet. Alright, now I need my blueprinty thing for these guys. There. There. And, oh, that was a fail. Good job. And there. There. I guess I don't need to move. I could just, do this on map mode, but I prefer to do it in non-map mode. Oh, you know what I should do? I know what I should do. That was silly. I don't need my blueprints. I don't got dudes doing the work for me. Yeah, just auto-run these things. Although the turrets won't auto-run, but that's fine. Oh, really? It doesn't quite fit? Really, it's that not quite fitting? There. And there. Alright, now lasers. Can go in, yeah, we'll do it down here. Where's your concretes? Hey! Hey! Stop shooting me, will ya? They're gonna have a breach in my wall before I get my lasers back up there. That's unfortunate. Alright, where did my lasers go? Out of my hand. Oh, that's not powered, is it? Is it powered? It is powered. Good. Otherwise we'd be flashing at you, Drake. That's how power works in this game. I think we're resolving the problem. Absolving ourselves of the guilt as well. No? Oh, no, definitely not. Alright, there, and there, and you can go in there, and you can go in there, and maybe that's good. And there and there. Yay! We have repaired things. Really? Why are you doing this to me, wall? Now I have to remove that tree because I hate those little yellow lines. The trees apparently will well, they won't regrow in that case because they'll probably be way too polluted. But if they're not polluted trees, they'll regrow. Those are purple. They're not going to repair. They're gone. Forever. Alright, there we go. Now I can make the output for the thing, the stuff. These guys. And then we can clean this up. And then we can put in... for now, I'm just going to run a loop around here like this. And then reconnect it there. That's perfect. So that'll get that going. I'll clean up the rest of these bricks. Bricks. Where are they? I thought I had a bunch to clean. I clean them all up? Really? Weird. Okay. I'll put the rest of these in later. And we can run set the rest of this up real nice and quick like in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me for this excessively boring, episode. We'll have more boredom for you next time, guaranteed. So join us for the next episode. No, it's not actually that boring. It's part of Factorio. That's what you do. You build, you rebuild, you rebuild, you rebuild, you build. And hopefully you don't end up getting yourself entirely bored dumb while you're doing it. I find this actually enjoyable to do, so that's why you guys get stuck watching it. Yay! So tune in some more. Give me some likes if you actually enjoy watching all the details, and we will see you in game.